Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to STL Cars. It's been a minute. I've not posted a video in what seems like forever. But now we are going on a bit of a road trip in the van. You'll have seen the van in like the previous episodes. I never kind of got around to filming and making the video of making the bed, but the bed's all complete anyway. We're going on our first road trip and we are going up to Scotland. So the time is now currently 4:28 in the morning. We're about to start our drive from here in the brilliantly flat Lincolnshire all the way up to the start, which is at Inverness. So we're gonna hit the road and we'll see you on the way. So we are off, guys. We are in the van and we're off on our first road trip, and we've been looking forward to this for so long. We've literally been planning this trip for like maybe the best part of 3 or 4 months. We were supposed to do it at Easter and we couldn't because Mabel had a little injury, but we're finally doing it now in the summer. We're hoping for some good weather. I'm being passenger princess for the first stint. Jessica's doing the first drive, and we've got Mabel, who's the ultimate passenger princess, chilling in the back, as she will be doing for the next few hours. So we're actually going all the way up to Scotland, as I said previously, and we're doing the famous NC North Coast 500, starting at Inverness, and then we're going to do it in an anti-clockwise fashion, so up to Wick and John Groats, and then round, so we finish off with the better scenery. But we've got a pretty long way to go. Currently got 7 hours and 41 minutes to go, so it's going to be a pretty long drive. We're going to split the drive up, so Jess is going to do the first little stint, and then once we stop, we need to let Mabel out for a wee and stuff as well, and then we'll swap over. But yeah, I'll film a few clips on the way up there, and then I'll speak to you properly again when we get up to our campsite in Inverness for the night. So we'll see you then. Making good progress. We've got 28 minutes to go. I'm only joking, that's 28 minutes to McDonald's so we can get some breakfast. It's still only 6:10 in the morning. Jessica's enjoying the drive, aren't you? This is her first proper time driving the van. She's doing alright. Mabel's just chilling in the back. There she is. She's happy, I think. Yeah, so we're going to stop at at the Mackey's, at the services, and get some breakfast because we are absolutely starving and tired, so we need some food. So guys, we are on day 2 of our of our Scotland road trip, and as you can probably see, we're not in the van right now. Yeah, we're glamping in a nice camping pod. No, we're not. We're actually at my mum's house. So just to kind of update you, yesterday we was about 3.5 hours into the drive up to Scotland, and we basically had a complete brake failure, which is obviously really scary, and not exactly what you want when you're on the way up to Scotland. And more than only, the van had just been in the garage for the same issue. It had the master cylinder replaced because we thought that was faulty, and the brakes seemed to be working fine for about a week. And then as soon as we've gone to drive to Scotland, like 3.5 hours in, they've failed. So we managed to get back down to my mum's somehow. Luckily I packed the brake bleed kit because I was like a little bit anxious about them going again. So we managed to bleed the brakes in a Sainsbury's car park, get ourselves back to my mum's, and yeah, we're kind of just like replanning now. We're waiting. We're going to change the ABS pump. We think that's probably the issue. So it's now Sunday, everywhere's shut, so we're going to do this on Monday, tomorrow. Hopefully we can get the ABS pump fitted, get it all bled up, and hopefully the brakes work okay. And then we can recommence our trip. So yeah, if you've seen this, then we did go on our trip, because I'll put it in the video, but if you're not, then we obviously didn't. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next clip, which is us setting back off for the second time to go to Inverness to start the NC500. So, take 3, we are now on the way to Scotland again, just on the M6. hopefully this time, fingers crossed, it goes to plan. So what have we done with the van? We've changed the ABS pump. Well, the master cylinder was already changed because we thought it was that, and it wasn't. We've changed the ABS pump now. We've bled it all up. We've used VCDS, so we've done the whole ABS bleed as per you would do if it took it to Volkswagen. And everything seems to be good. The pedal feels good. It feels solid. The brakes feel alright. Now it's just whether they're gonna last, which fingers crossed they do. So we're just on the way up there now. Start the road trip. Jessica's doing the first stint again. Mabel's somewhere in there, buried under a load of coats and jumpers and stuff, feeling all snug. But yeah, so we'll keep you updated on our progress and how we get on, and hopefully we'll see you in Scotland. Finally saying this, but we are in Scotland and we are starting our NC500 journey. Finally, we're starting in Inverness, or just outside of Inverness, at a place called Kesset Caravan Park. It's actually a really nice place. If you ever do the NC500, I would definitely recommend checking it out because the facilities are really nice and clean, and the pitches are really nice. Because we got delayed on our trip, our booking was obviously for last week. They've actually been really good here. They've moved our booking. Unfortunately, they don't have any electric pitches because obviously they're fully booked out. But they've put us at the top of the site. Basically, we've got our own little private area, not with electric hookup, but this is where we've got like all of this area just for us. And then we've got the van set up with Jess and Mabel just chilling there. We've got our little awning on the side. We've got our little solar panel going. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little place to be fair. So yeah, we're going to get some dinner on in a minute, and I think we're going to make fajitas tonight out the back of the van. So first proper time out in the van on a road trip, which is great. So yeah, let's go make some dinner. We are cooking up a treat. We're having fajitas tonight. So Jessie's on chopping duty. She's doing a fine job of chopping all the vegetables up. Mabel is on guard dog duty.
And in the way duty.
And just in the way in general. And I'm on frying duty because a little pop-out table, turns out it's quite high and Jessica can't actually reach it properly to cook, so it's on me. It's like basically up to chest height. So yeah, I'm on cooking duty. Got the chicken on, just seasoned it. Jess gonna get me the veg in a minute, and we are making fajita wraps tonight, so I cannot wait for those. So we have had tea, we've had a little drink, we've had a little fire, and now we are chilling in bed. Well, sort of. We've got the door open still. Just watching some Netflix, bit of Bad Boys. Mabel's chilled. Well, a good first day. So tomorrow we are going to be going to Wick, and we've got a few stops, and we'll show you where we're going tomorrow when we wake up. But until then, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. We have just woken up after our first day in the van. It's about 8:20 in the morning. So we're going to get up, go get a shower, and then have some breakfast. Something simple, I think, today. Some cereal or something like that. Gonna get Mabel her breakfast. Oh, good. We all slept really well last night. Really nice, comfy, warm. And now we're getting ready to enjoy our first proper day on the NC500. So, I'm gonna get up, and then we will catch back up once we get to our first point, which I think we're going to go to the brewery first. First thing in the morning, just have a little look. Might get a couple of beers to take on the trip with us. So we'll see you there. So we've just stopped at our first stop on the trip, and as you can see behind me, we are at the Black Isle Brewery, because you've got to come to some sort of brewery or distillery when you come to Scotland. So I'm going to go do the tour in a minute around the brewery, more than likely buy some beer as well. I think Jessica and Mabel's going to stay in the car, just because Jessica doesn't like beer, and it is dog friendly, but the owners have got dogs that kind of like roam around, free roam, and Mabel's a bit of a, yeah, she's not that great with other dogs, so she's going to stay here, living life. So I'm going to go and do the tour. It is free as well, by the way, so yeah, if you like beer, come and grab a couple of beers from here, do the free tour of the brewery, and yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to film when I'm in there, but I'll try and take some pictures and stuff. But yeah, come check out the Black Isle Brewery. So just finished the tour at the Black Isle Brewery. Definitely recommend. It's like only a short sort of 20-minute tour, but yeah, it was pretty cool. And you got to do some free beer tasting at the end, which can't complain. And obviously bought some for the road. So next stop is Chanry Point. So we've just parked up, guys, for our second night. We've had a really good day today. So we've drove from Inverness to Wick. We've been to the Black Isle Brewery. We went to Chanry Point, I think it's called. We went to the Cocoa Mountain in Dornoch, which was really good. The hot chocolate was good. Expensive, a bit pricey for the chocolate, but it was good. And then we went to the, what was the steps called? Walligo Steps, I think. Anyway, yeah, we went there. That was pretty cool. You'll see some footage from there. And finally, we went to Castle Sinclair and the Nosshead Lighthouse. And now we have just pitched up. We're wild camping tonight. We've pitched up at the, I think it's like the old Castle of Wick car park. But essentially, it's just the end of a kind of dead end road. But we've got an absolutely wicked view of the sea. So yeah, we've pitched up here for the night. We've got the back doors open, got a nice view of the sea. It's really quiet, there's like one other guy here. But yeah, so this is going to be our parking space for tonight, and we'll see you in the morning. Morning, campers. We've just woken up on day number 2. It's 8:10 in the morning, and this parking spot has finally delivered. The weather last night was pretty poor. It was pretty windy, pretty rainy. However, the weather today is glorious, and I'll flip the camera around and show exactly why I wanted to park up here for the night because this is what we've woken up to this morning. We've just removed the back covers off the window and now we can sit in bed and just look at that view. So we've got another busy day today. We're going up to John O'Groats and then we're going across the north coast. Not quite sure where we're stopping tonight. We're just gonna kind of figure it out, see how much we get done. Probably another night wild camping tonight, and yeah, let's see what the day brings. Stop of day 2, we are here at Duncansby Stacks. It's like a must-see natural phenomenon, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, it's a must-see place on the NC500 just outside John O'Groats, which is our next stop up here. But yeah, we'll hopefully the wind's not too bad, we'll get some good shots of the stacks, which we'll roll out. So guys, we have just pitched up to close. Bloody midges. There's so many midges about, which is the bad side, like the bad thing about where we've pitched up. However, the good thing where we've pitched up is the view is insane. We've got the van parked with the back facing it, so when we wake up in the morning, we'll have an unbelievable view. I'll spin you around and show you. So we're in this place called Smoo Bay. Basically, there's like a little park up spot. There's another van here. We've got our van here all set up, just cooking some dinner. We've got the little awning on the side, and there is a drinking water tap just over the other side there, which you just make a small donation for in the little box, so we can get some fresh water, fill the tank up. We're just having our dinner, just cooking some chicken, and then we're going to eat our dinner, and then probably just going to get in bed and chill, I think. But we've had a brilliant day. We've seen the Duncansby Stacks, we've been to John O'Groats. We drove through Thurso, and then tomorrow we've got a short drive. We're going to go through Tong and head to Sango Sands and Smoo Caves. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, and we'll see you in the morning. Morning guys, we are on day 3, I think. Yeah, day 3. So we had a good night's sleep last night. This place was absolutely full of midges. Which made it not as enjoyable as it could be. However, the setting is pretty nice, a pretty good spot to park up for the night. So we're just going to have some breakfast and a coffee, and then we're going to set off on the day. We've got a relatively short day today, so we're only travelling to Sango Sands, which isn't that far away from here, but we're going to go through Tong and look at the Tong Causeway, and then we're going to go and check out Smoo Caves as well, so that should be pretty cool. But yeah, relatively short day, but we'll get some footage when we're in the caves and doing all the other stuff. We're wrapping up day 4, I think it is, inside the van. Cooking inside the van.
I think it's day 3.
No, I think it's day 4, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever day it is, we're wrapping up today. We're making a chicken curry. We've just got the rice on the boil. And we're having to do it inside the van because it's a bit windy and it's a bit rainy outside. So yeah, we can't really... Got a panhandle in my face. We can't really do it outside. But we're at Sango Sands Oasis campsite tonight. We managed to get in after having to cancel last week, but it's a really nice campsite. Like, the view is incredible. We've not been down to the beach yet just because it's like really windy and really rainy, but hopefully in the morning we'll get to go down there. But we basically just had a really nice chilled afternoon. We went to Smoo caves. That was pretty cool. Yeah, pretty chilled out day, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna cook up some chicken curry and we'll see you guys in the morning. So day whatever it is, I've completely lost track of what day we are on now, but we are leaving Sango Sands. Once I can get my seatbelt on with the curtain out of the way. We're leaving Sango Sands, and our first stop today is going to be the Cumbia Bridge. So we're heading up there now, and then tonight we're staying at Clatchtoll Beach for a night. So we've got a few things planned today: Cumbia Bridge, Wailing Widows Falls, Clashnessy Falls, a couple of beaches. So yeah, just bring you along for the ride.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
So guys, that wraps up day 4?
Yeah.
4, I think, day 4. We've now at Clatchtoll Beach, at the Clatchtoll Beach campsite, which is really, really good. I highly recommend, if you're coming on the NC500, come and check out Clatchtoll Beach. They've got paddle boards and kayaks that you can rent, or not even rent, you can get for free. You just pay like a £10 deposit and then you get that back when you take it back. But yeah, you can go down to the beach, use those. The facilities are really good as well, and they've just been really great with us because we've had to rearrange our trip so much with the van breaking down and stuff like that. They've just been really accommodating, so yeah, can't speak highly enough of them. But we've got pitched up, and finally we've got some sun. The sun has actually come out and we've got some decent weather, so we've got the van, so we're all set up. We've got our little awning pulled out the back, we've got the chairs out, Mabel's just chilling in the sun. And then Jess is just starting to cut up some stuff. And we're going to make some pasta bolognese tonight for dinner. But yeah, so we've had a pretty good day today. We did the Cumbia Bridge, we did the...
we did it twice.
We did it twice, because the first time I went over, it was really rainy, windy and horrible. And then we went and did the Wailing Widows Falls, which, if you're going to go do that, make sure you pack some appropriate footwear, because it's definitely not just a normal walk. It is definitely a scramble, so you need proper walking boots to go down there. But we did that, and then we went back to the Cumbia Bridge because I wanted to get some drone shots, and the weather cleared up, so we did that. But yeah, so it's been a pretty awesome day. We're going to cook some dinner and then chill out for the evening, so we'll see you tomorrow. Cool. So day 5, I think. Day 5 of the road trip, day 6 in total with the drive up here, but day 5. Today we are leaving Clatchtoll and we're heading towards Torridon, so some pretty cool roads to drive down. We're going to go to Ardvret Castle is the first stop. We're we've just packed up the van. We've been pretty speedy this morning. We was up at sort of 8:15, 20 past 8, and it's now 5 to 10. We're all packed up, we've had coffee, we've had breakfast, and we're ready to go. Mabel's somewhere in the back, all snug, nice and strapped in. Jessica's ready to go. We're all showered and fresh. So let's hit the road and see what day 5 has to offer.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show, there are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll
Morning, people. It is day 6, I think, now on our NC500 journey. This is actually our last day. So it's been like, yeah, 1 day to get up here. We're taking a whole day to get back down, and then 6 days doing the route. So yeah, it's been pretty full on. We stayed at basically a place near Applecross Sands, I think it's called, yesterday on the Applecross Peninsula. It's basically just a lay-by. It's just a big kind of open space, but you got a pretty good view out to the islands over there. And it was van here with us last night. So yeah, it was pretty decent. However, very windy and very rainy. Obviously, that's going to be dependent on when you come. But if you are doing the NC500 and you are camping, I do recommend checking out this spot. It was pretty cool. Today, what have we got planned then? So we're not kind of doing the traditional end to the NC500, as in going back to Inverness, because for us it just makes no point. Like, no point doing that because it's going further from home. So what we're actually going to do is slightly modify it. First thing we've got on today's agenda is to go and do the Balaknabar Pass, which is the really famous road. It's really kind of like steep, single track road. Should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. I think Jess is looking less forward to it. But I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. And then to end, we are actually going to go towards Loch Ness and Fort William. And that's where we're going to end our NC500 journey. Spend the night in Fort William and then drive home tomorrow. So let's get on with today.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer.
So guys, that is it. We are back in the land of England. We're back in England. We've just left Scotland on our way home from our NC500 trip. We're starting the way that we, ending the way we started. Jess is doing the last part of the drive home. I've pretty much done all of the driving around the NC. Well, I've done all of the driving around the NC500, apart from where Jess has driven to get a couple of drone shots. But yeah, we've had a great time. We have absolutely loved the trip. Would 1000% recommend to anybody who is looking at doing it to just go and do it. There's so much to see. Like, you could easily spend another week there doing it, a lot more than what we did, but we're really happy with what we managed to see, what we managed to do. But yeah, we've had a great time. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to give it a like, give that a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell as well, so you don't miss out on any of the uploads. But until next time, see you then.